Hi everyone, this is Sean, and welcome to the Messenger. Today I want to share a message that came through in a recent mediumship session with one of my clients. It was absolutely powerful, and it's something that I believe many of you really need to hear. She came to me with a lot of pain, not just grief, but a lifelong ache. The kind that comes from being made a scapegoat in her family. Her father had passed, and though she wasn't even sure she wanted to connect with him, she also needed some sort of closure, some kind of truth, a kind of peace that counseling alone just can't provide. So when he came through, the first thing I felt was just this complete heaviness. Years of emotional weight that she had been carrying on his behalf. And then I heard him say, "I am so sorry," he told her. "I made you the problem so that I didn't have to face my own. I made you feel unloved because I didn't know how to love myself. And I compared you to your siblings because I was just too ashamed to see your light," he said. "You didn't do anything wrong. You were just the one who felt everything. And I couldn't handle it." And as I shared this with her, she just broke down. Not because it hurt, but because for the first time in her life, someone finally said out loud what she had always known deep inside. She wasn't the problem. She was the truth teller. She was the one who felt everything more deeply. And she carried the pain of being misunderstood for most of her life. The lesson that came through was this. When we're scapegoated by a parent, a partner, by a community, it is not a reflection of our own worth. It's a reflection of their inability to hold truth, sensitivity, or difference. And many of us go our whole lives wondering what we did wrong, when really we were just the ones who couldn't pretend. So if this speaks to you, if you felt cast aside, blamed, or made to feel unlovable for just simply being yourself, I want to offer you this prayer. This is a channeled prayer from the angelic realm, and it's just for you. For the one who was blamed. For the one who was never fully seen. For the one who is now ready to return to themselves. So hear my voice, hear this prayer for the scapegoated soul. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and breathe in. Dear one, we see you. We see how heavy it has been to carry the blame for things that were never yours. We see how long you've tried to make peace in a family, a system, or a relationship that made you the problem. Just because you were different, sensitive, honest, awake. You were never the broken one. You were the one who saw what others refused to see. You felt the things they wouldn't feel. You asked the questions that made them uncomfortable. And instead of being thanked, you were cast out. We know that hurts deeply. And we want you to hear this clearly. You did not deserve it. Not then, not ever. You didn't make them hurt you. You didn't make them lie about you. You did not fail them. They failed to protect you. They failed to love you the way that you needed. And that is not your fault. So now, let us carry what you've been holding on for so long. Let us lift from your heart the shame that was never yours to begin with. Let us wrap your soul in peace, the kind of peace that says you are not alone, you're not crazy, and you are not what they say you were. You're precious. You're chosen. You're healing now, even if it still hurts. One breath at a time, you are returning to yourself. One tear at a time, your soul is finding its voice. And we, in the realm of light, are holding you every step of the way. You were never meant to carry this alone. You were never meant to be the sacrifice. You are meant to be free. Let this be your turning point. Let this be the beginning of coming home to truth, to love, to you. Amen. And so it is. If this message spoke to your soul, I want you to know that you're not alone. You were never the role that they cast you in. You are the light they couldn't face. And you're not broken, you're becoming. Thank you for letting me be the messenger today. If you need a prayer, a session, or a sign, I'm here. And the other side is listening too. See you next time.